Hey everybody, welcome back to HeatMyShorts. I just felt like going for a little flight this evening. I hope that's okay with you. I mean, you clicked on the video, didn't you? I'm gonna have a seat. I have my notes prepared a little bit differently than I usually do for these types of videos because it was kind of unplanned. But anyways, I'm gonna get secured in my pilot's chair. I'll get out of your way so you can get into your co-pilot's chair here, and let's get ready for takeoff. I hope you've all been having a great day. I gotta say, today has been absolutely awesome. I couldn't really hope for any more today. I'm just so happy. I don't know, it was a very chill day. I got some stuff taken care of. Not much as far as chores or anything like that, but I hung out with my big brother, hung out with my mom. I took Maggie for a walk around the block, walked with a neighbor even. Enjoyed some nice sunshine, even got rained on a little bit, and it was actually quite nice. Just been a really good day. And I don't want to say overwhelming amount, but a whelming amount of messages and phone calls. I chatted with my buddy Kat, who's my cousin, for a while also. Chatted with my dad for a little while. It was awesome. Anyways, let's get to the video. Today we're in Alaska. We are in a Zenith aircraft, CH-701 STOL. It's a little light aircraft, and we're at Papa Foxtrot Mike Papa, which is Rampart Airport in Alaska, and we're going to be flying to Sierra Victor Sierra, which is Stevens Village in Alaska. And yes, I absolutely just picked it because I happened to stumble upon Stevens Village. I said, you know what, let's check out Stevens Village. Let's see what my village is all about. I just realized that I did not wear my pilot's footwear today. I'm in my socks. I don't usually do that. I don't have as good of traction on these rudder pedals with socks. I'm actually going to take my socks off. Okay, so let's get to the outside. I'll show you what this little airplane looks like. We don't want to waste too much time because it's actually getting dark before too terribly long. We have about an hour until sunset. Here's our little aircraft. This thing is tiny. Oh, I thought we could see the ribbing through with the skin, but that's actually the lines of pop rivets there. Just a tiny little two-seater light aircraft. Let's head back to the inside. And let's get up in the air. I'll tell you a little bit about this aircraft once we get into the air, because I don't have a whole lot to talk about here. Let's release our parking brake. Oh, it starts rolling immediately. Okay. Well then, let's throttle up, I suppose. It seems like there's a little bit of wind here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Increase our power. Oh, it's quite loud in this airplane. Get my flaps angled because I don't think I did that on startup. And let's lift off. There we go. We are airborne. We're not even at full throttle yet, but it looks like we can make our turn to the starboard side here, and we're actually just going to be following this river, which I couldn't even tell you what the name of this river is. Now, I'll tell you a little bit. So we're going to be flying to Stevens Village. It should be roughly a half-hour flight, but that is as the crow flies. It's 46 nautical miles, point A to point B. But we're actually just going to follow this frozen river. I actually don't even know what river this is, but we're going to follow it. So, I'll tell you a little bit about this little airplane. Just make sure we get our pitch trimmed nicely. That seems pretty good. So the Zenith STOL is a kit aircraft designed by Chris Hines. Its first flight was in 1986, and they're still in production as of now. There has been 870 of the 701s, which is this model, produced as of December 2011. I'm not sure why they stopped counting, or maybe they stopped producing them and they're still selling them. I don't know. I don't know the details there. Let's get my flaps level here. Oh, I did that. Okay, good. Trim up a little bit. And let's turn off our landing lights. I did not do that. Trim back down a little bit. So let's see here. A couple more quick facts here. The maximum speed of the 701 is 85 miles per hour, or 137 kilometers per hour, or 74 knots. The stall speed, so I guess the minimum speed of this aircraft, is 30 miles per hour, or 48 kilometers per hour, or 26 knots. That's really all I have for information on this aircraft. Oh, hello there. I didn't realize we had a co-pilot. Is that you? I guess that's you, I suppose. Hello there. I guess you're looking at yourself. That's weird. Let's take it to the outside. Oh, it's very quiet on the outside. I think it's louder. It's definitely louder on the inside than on the outside. That's interesting. Ooh, there we go. I guess we don't need to keep it at just a snail's pace. We can, because if it's a half hour point A to point B, it's gonna be like probably more like 45 minutes following the river. I really don't know. This is not a fast airplane. See, it's a lot of backtracking there. But that's okay. I'm just doing this for a nice leisurely flight. I might even do a touch and go somewhere along the way. Land on this frozen river or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And I might cut a corner. Who knows, right? I do also have something. I should have said this right at the beginning. I have something really funny to show you at the end of this video. Something that my brother gave me. But I'll show it to you at the end. I hope you've had a good day. Once again, I'm just absolutely tickled by the amount of messages that were left on my Facebook wall today. I don't know, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of really nice things there. There's been a lot of really good support. I really appreciate it. A lot of people have reached out in private messages too, not just on the public wall. Bring up our map, see how we're doing here. Bring it back to the inside. Yeah, it's definitely louder in here. That's funny. Yeah, maybe this area straight ahead here, when the river turns, maybe we'll head up over these mountains and catch back up with this river. Just kind of cut out this area right here, because that's a lot of extra flying. That's a lot of wasted fuel right there. So maybe we'll do that. Get a little bit of altitude now. Slowly. Maggie is in the back of the plane, metaphorically, of course, too. We will have a hangout with Maggie at the end of this video. She's just chilling. She's just relaxing. She had a very good day, too. Yeah, she had a lot of fun today. She loves it when her friends and family come over. That's such a cool little plane. I like it. I just kind of felt like doing a second video. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. At first I actually wasn't even going to do any notes whatsoever. I wasn't even going to pick a destination. I was just gonna take off. Actually, I was going to take off from Stephen's village and just wander. But as I thought about it more and more, I figured that's just, I don't know, not a great idea. So I decided on this. Decided to fly to Stephen's village, and yeah, once I had a point A to point B figured out and an aircraft figured out, I figured it would kind of be rude not to tell you a little bit about the aircraft at the very least, right? And here we are. Just a few facts. I think I actually do even have already a flight planned for this aircraft on our cross-Canada journey. So I'll even go into a little bit more detail at that time. So we should be linking back up with the river down in there, maybe? Or one valley further. Yeah, maybe right there. No? It's hard to tell. Yeah, next valley over. The river will be right in here, I'm guessing. Alright. Should be good from here. Turn the map off and head back to the inside. Okay, a little bit further even. I'm not sure what that high-pitched whining is. Hopefully it's nothing to worry about. I forgot that she was there again. Okay, I see. If I would have just zoomed in a little bit more, it would have made sense. Yeah, it's so much quieter behind it. That's wild. There we are, I see it. I see our river up ahead. Oh, hello. Dial our throttle back a little bit for our descent here. Let's see what other cameras we have here. How do I do this? Oh, that's not it. There we go. Well, that's basically just the interior view. Okay, so not a lot. Not bad. I do like this one. I like the wingtip cameras too. These ones look nice. maybe almost halfway through. I did forget to start my timer, of course, once again. The throttle really affects the pitch of this airplane, I notice. I'm not touching the yoke at all here, but it really dips down as soon as I back off the throttle. See that? A little bit of game lag going on here. I'm not sure if you're seeing that. I feel it a little bit, and I see it a little bit too. Little chat with my grandma, actually, just before I started this video. Also, that was really nice. I was just kind of warming up the airplane and getting everything started up, and she phoned. I thought, I don't know, that was really nice. It's always nice to hear from grandma. We do talk once a week, but it's always nice to hear from grandma. Message. Oh. Interesting. Okay, thanks for the message. It was telling me that I was off course, I think. I suppose we don't need to be this low to the ground. Quite low right now. Maybe that's just the sound of the engine on this thing. It does have a whine to it. I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. Never noticed it before though. This isn't the first time I've flown this airplane. I do like this airplane. It's a good sightseeing airplane. Just good slow speed, short takeoff and landing. That's what STOL means actually, is short takeoff landing. Or short takeoff and landing, but there's no way in it, right? I really like what the propeller's doing on that shadow right now. That looks really neat. I'm not actually sure what the temperature is here, but it definitely looks cold. We definitely have the heat on in here. See how long this video's been going for. I can't quite read it from my pilot's chair. Quite curious though. I'm gonna stand up, unbuckle for a second. Okay, did I say 20 minutes? It looks like it says 20 minutes. That makes sense. Alright, well, either way I'm going to need to edit this video together, so maybe we'll just follow the river for the rest of the video. For the rest of the flight, I should say. I was kind of planning on cutting that corner to the port side there on the left side, but we're gonna have to edit it anyways. You can always fast forward that part if you don't want to see this portion of the river, right? Let's head back to the outside where it's a little bit quieter. Yeah, I've definitely never been to Alaska before, but it looks absolutely beautiful in this simulator. And in, you know, pictures that I've seen. What? Kind of sounds like our... Oh, I must have bumped the throttle. I thought we were having a problem there. Well, I would have had a problem if I didn't figure that one out pretty quick. That's funny. Bumped the throttle with my other hand. It's funny, I have the, you know, multiple throttle setups here, but they're all hooked up. So if I bump the one that I'm not using, it'll basically automatically set this throttle to 0. A little bit of a lake here. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a touch and go landing here. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Oh yeah, definitely a little bit of lag here. I wonder what that's all about. It's not like there's a lot of traffic around. Maybe we'll land over there in the sunset instead of in the shadows, right? Yeah, look at that, eh? Isn't that nice? Oh, see, I did it again. Oh, there's a bridge up ahead. How neat. We're actually going to run out of sunlight before I touch down here. Maybe we'll land underneath that bridge. That's kind of neat. Oh, looks like somebody's driving on the ice down there. It's a little bit of a major glitch in this simulator is that the vehicles drive under the bridges instead of on top of them. I thought I was landing. Wasn't I supposed to be landing or something? Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble setting this thing down right now for some reason. There we go. Alrighty then. That was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it? I don't know. Well, I suppose we'll power up then. That was fun. Alrighty, and we're back up. Get these lights turned back off. Get our flaps leveled again. Let's check our map, see how we're doing here. Not too far off from SVS. Okay, I didn't bump it that time. These things do kind of just move on their own, I guess. The Airbus quadrant is quite finicky that way. It just kind of settles into a position kind of a thing. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But anyways, we're not too far off from our destination now, from Stevens Village. Wouldn't mind even maybe do a little flyover of Stevens Village and see what it looks like before we land. Hope you've enjoyed this flight so far. It's been more of a chill flight, I suppose. I feel like I'm talking less than usual. I don't know, I didn't really do a whole bunch of research before this one. Did a little bit of Googling, Wikipedia-ing, if you will. How's Maggie doing? What a good dog. Just chilling. You know, back there in the back of the plane. That's so funny how loud it is in here. I suppose it'll be getting dark soon. Although I kind of thought it would have been dark already. Given that it looked like it was getting dark when we took off. That was probably 25 minutes ago by now, I imagine. Again, I can't read the display from here. Yeah, not too far off now. This will be a longer flight video, I suppose, once it's all said and done. Gonna have our Maggie hangout and show you a couple of neat things that I got today. A little bit of show and tell, you know. We do a little bit of that around here. Oh, I see our kind of purplish course line showing up on the GPS there. Where we would have been flying if I just did a point A to point B style flight. But I just felt like following the river, this river that I didn't even bother to check what it was called. Would have been pretty easy to figure it out, I'll be the first to admit that. Definitely not a lot of extra options in this plane. I don't think there's any sort of overhead lighting or anything like that. I guess if it gets dark enough, we can just use our headlamp. I always forget about that one. This game has a headlamp. And it is a game. I've kind of made a point of not calling it a game, but I think simulators are games too, you know? I don't know, when it comes down to it, anything you don't take too seriously, it's kind of like a game, right? Is that kind of what that comes down to? It doesn't have to be a board game or a, you know, fantasy game to be a game. It can be very realistic and still be a game. Great! Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I'm okay with being wrong. So we're getting pretty close to Stevens Village. Are you excited to see what Stevens Village looks like? I kind of am. I don't know, I hope it's awesome. I mean, it kind of is awesome because it's called Stevens Village, but, you know, I hope there's more to it than just an awesome name. Suppose we can turn our... Oh. Accidentally raised my seat up a little bit there. nice little flight. I guess it's not that little, like I said, it's kind of longer than average. It just feels little because it's a shorter distance. And a slow little plane, you know? Just a little thing. One of these days we'll have to do a night flight. I don't think we've done one of those yet, have we? I know I've definitely flown at night in the simulator, but I don't think we've done a night flying video. That could be fun. That could also be very challenging. I'm sure it would be actually very challenging. Beautiful cloud formations up ahead. Golden colored sky. How nice. Oh, and it's so quiet out here. It's so peaceful out here. Alrighty, so we're coming into Stevens Village, I suppose, here. Straight over this little peninsula up ahead, I suppose. I don't really know. I'm not really sure what to expect here. Not really seeing much for civilization, to be honest. Not seeing any lights or structures. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Seems pretty quiet here at Stevens Village. Interesting shapes in the land formation there, in the water bodies. Still no airport layout showing up. Definitely seems pretty quiet here. Definitely seems like not a big city. As a matter of fact, I don't see anything. That potentially, let's see, that could be airstrip right there. But I don't see anything on there. Nothing on the VFR map. Well, we're getting close enough. I think we should turn on our landing lights and taxi lights. This aircraft does have fixed landing gear, so I don't need to worry about that. I will angle my flaps now because we are going quite slow. Actually, not that slow. Right at, what does that say? Oh, over 100 miles per hour. That can't be right. We're over our maximum? That can't be right. I mean, it could be right. I do like to go fast, but... our max speed is 85 miles per hour. That's that. That's like right there. No, that's like 90. Right about there. Maximum speed? I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm buying that. Alrighty. Well, where is our airport? Somewhere over here. 45 miles per hour. See, I feel like it's definitely gonna stall before we dip below 30 miles per hour. See, we're not even down to 50 yet, and it feels like we're about to fall out of the sky. I wonder if those stats that I've gathered are for a different engine model, perhaps, or something like that. Something seems a little bit off about the stall speeds and the maximum speeds predicted there. I suppose I could use the actual GPS. No, I do like the VFR map. It is nice. It's easier for zooming in and zooming out and scrolling around. Still nothing there. That's really weird. Flying just below 80 knots now, about 75 knots. Getting close. Basically lined up with it right now. That could be it right there then. Mind you, there's a lot of little lakes in there. Yeah, it'd be very easy to set our sights on the wrong area there. I'm not sure what that is. Interesting. Oh, I'd say that's a runway right there. Yeah, I'd say that's it. Yeah, that's a nice little straight stretch for sure. That's our runway. Alrighty, we are on final approach for Sierra Victor Sierra, Stevens Village in Alaska. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for landing. Hopefully I can set it down a little bit nicer than when I was trying that touch and go there. Speed dialed down nice and slow. And I'll even adjust my pitch a little bit. It's pulling or diving down a little bit more than I'd like. A little too much. Off center here. I gotta bring it back. Pitch is set fairly nicely now, although I'm gonna be adjusting my throttle very soon, and that's gonna change things. Still a little bit off center here. Bring it back a little bit. Get our pitch angled down a couple more clicks. Well, maybe just one. Yeah, just one click. Back up one. And here we go. We are closing in. Still slightly off center. I'm not 100% happy with that. Give it a little bit of right rudder. There we go. Just a little bit. We're going pretty slow. Actually, we're about 70 knots now. I could even bring it down a little bit more. There we go. That's looking a lot better. $70 knots. Back a little bit less. $60 knots. Just floating it above these trees. Knots. And there we are. Buttery smooth. Now, I am not sure where we're supposed to pull off to, because I haven't got any information here. But you know what? That looks... Maybe that's what that little area on the VFR is. Maybe that's our little... What do you call it? Is it the apron? I forget what it's called. I found out there's no such thing as a tarmac. I was watching an aviation video the other day, and that's just basically a made-up term. As far as I can find out, tarmac is not an actual part of the airport. I thought it was. There we go. Oh, there we go, and there's our little... there's the shed. There we are. Let's see if we can get this aircraft turned off. Fuel's a good start. There we go. Throttle's at 0. Magneto off. Okay, these ones. Okay. Oh, someone just howled. Did you hear that? Okay, I think that's everything. I think we are all shut down. I don't know if we can open these doors at all. I don't think we can. Oh, we can. How about that? I can't open yours. I'm not reaching across your lap. But we're here. We are at Stevens Village. And I don't know where the village is, but apparently this is it. Yeah, this is the spot. Alrighty. Well, climb out of my chair here. I forgot a couple of my switches here. I forgot that these are... There we go. Got it to make sure to turn off all of the switches. Welcome to Stevens Village. Sierra Victor Sierra in Alaska. How long was that? 45 minutes. Not bad. I mean, you know, like not short. I don't know what I mean by not bad. No. Oh, right. It's not back there. The tripod gets me every time. This tripod, it's not my daily tripod. Okay, I want to show you a couple things here. A couple of neat things that I got today. Ornamental pepper plant from my mother. It says warning, do not eat. But honestly, I think they're probably edible. I don't know what kind of peppers they are. Nice little light bulb peppers, perhaps. I don't really know. And she also got me a wireless keyboard and mouse, and I think that is super awesome. That's really nice of Mom. Now I want to show you something that I got from my brother. It's not 100% family friendly, but it's also not incredibly vulgar, not by the cover here. I'm going to show it to you. It's pretty funny. Yeah, that's from my brother. And you know what? I love it. It's hilarious. And look at this little dog. Maybe she can audition for it. Hey Maggie, do you want to be in a calendar? Do you want to be on a calendar, Maggie? All those... Do you hear that? The wolves are coming out. I guess we're in Alaska. That's really neat. Huh. What do you think of that, Maggie? The wolves are howling for you, Maggie. Anyways, I think I'll wrap this video up. It's a 45-minute video now. I've got some editing to do. So I'm gonna get on that. Let's get this snuggled back in place. I want to give a shout out to Sim Famous. I should have done this the other day. When I was on a bit of a video hiatus there, I went for a flight with Sim Famous. I didn't record it. He did. I had such a fun time. It was awesome. We flew in Hawaii, I believe. It was in Hawaii, yeah. I'm positive it was in Hawaii. I have a terrible memory. But it was so much fun. I just wanted to give Sim Famous a shout out for that. That basically kind of got the ball rolling on getting back to the videos. It felt so good to be with a buddy, connecting with a buddy, making videos with a buddy. Make sure you check out Sim Famous if you haven't already. He has his that video posted on his channel. It's a lot of fun. It's honestly, his videos are always so much fun to, especially if you tune in live when he's live streaming. He's very nice, very well spoken, very easy to listen to, and a great simulation pilot and driver. So check out Sim Famous if you haven't already. In this corner, you'll see our HeatMyShorts logo. In this corner, Sim Famous. Hop over there. Give him a subscribe if you haven't already. Up here, some videos or playlists for you to enjoy. I hope you all have a great day or night. I love you all. Thanks for all the love today. I love you all so much. You are awesome. This has been HeatMyShorts with Maggie and Steve. The Maggie Show. Bye-bye.